Now we're going to calculate the number of shares that Nike is going to repurchase as a part of their share repurchase program. To calculate our shares repurchased, we're going to start with a PE multiple, our price to earnings ratio. We're going to take that assumption and multiply it by our projected earnings per share. Now, when we take a PE multiple, which is our price over our earnings ratio, and then multiply that by our earnings per share, our earnings in the denominator of our PE ratio and our earnings per share cancel out. So what are we left with? Our share price. If you remember back to our equity schedule, we already have this $3.75 billion that Nike's committed to repurchasing each year as a part of their equity repurchase program. So we know the dollar amount that Nike is going to repurchase, and we know our share price. So what we do to figure out the number of shares that we repurchase is we take that share price and we divide the total dollar amount of our repurchases by our projected share price. And that gives us the actual number of shares that we're expecting to repurchase. Let's build that out in our model. We already have a projected PE multiple of 33 given to us, so I'm going to flatline that right. And this is something that somebody else could come in and make adjustments to if they want to use a different assumption. Like we just said, our projected share price is just going to be that PE multiple multiplied by our earnings per share that we have down here in row 213. Finally, my total shares repurchased are going to be the total dollar amount that I'm repurchasing divided by this projected share price that I just calculated in row 207. So I'm going to start by making a reference up to my equity schedule where I have our share repurchases right here in cell F146. You'll notice that this is giving me a negative number because it's negative on my equity schedule. Those repurchases reduce my stockholders' equity. In this case, I want that to be a positive number, so I'm going to throw a negative sign in front of that reference. Now what I'm going to do is take that negative F146 and divide it by my projected share price that I have right here. And that is going to give me a total shares repurchased estimate of 44 million shares. I'm going to take that right, and now all I need to do to complete my ending basic shares outstanding up here is make a reference down to my total shares repurchased here and fill that right. Be aware, now that we've added the share repurchase reference, we've created a new form of circularity in our model.